All right, customary startup for a Guilty Sage stream. Let's start it up and let's see. Channel. Do we got it? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. All right. No, stop it. There we go. No, stop it. There. Very good. Very good. Very good. Hello and welcome back for some more Star Citizen. We're going to be hopping in today. It is the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo Day 5. We are going to be checking out the Robert Space Industries. With this day is the special release of the RSI Polaris. So if you don't already have one, this would be your chance to go in, rent one, have an opportunity to fly it around, explore it on the show floor hall. And if you like what you see, you have an opportunity to pick one up. As with everything, you can get these all in-game, but if you have the cash, you happen to be flush, and you have a little bit extra hanging around, and you want to support the development on a little level higher than the average player, and you want to get one, you have that opportunity. But I always like to preface that you don't necessarily need to spend crazy amounts. Obviously, it's one of those advices that do as I say, not as I do, because obviously I'm crazy. You've all seen my ASOP terminal listings, but, Now, we are without armor. Because,
We died last time.
something happened. I don't know. It was crazy. It was weird,
Yeah, okay.
What?
I step away for like 2 minutes.
Well, that was the problem. My navigator wasn't there, and I couldn't navigate.
I'm a terrible navigator, and you know that.
Well, yeah, but I still blame you.
Thanks.
Nothing. No, don't.
No.
I'll just grab my field recon suit. We can always pick up some more doing emissions. We'll probably do that on Thursday when we're gonna finish out the phase 2.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll give myself an S38, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Now, another thing that was special today is that they released the first set of paints for the Polaris. So I picked those up. And the nice thing about that is, as I like to roleplay as Hurston, as everyone knows, they actually released a nice paint scheme that is very Hurston-esque. So we'll showcase that once we get there as well, because we're going to take the Polaris over to the show floor. Unfortunately, there'll be a lot of people flying those around, so we might end up having a hard time getting a hangar, but that's okay. We'll deal with it.
That's fair.
We were on the same floor, but I've left you.
That's okay. I'll join you momentarily.
In fact, if we go to vehicles, Polaris, and we go to liveries, there we go. Yeah, it's called the Quasar livery, and it says ribbons of gold set against a matte black base paint. It's Hurston.
Yeah, there's nothing else that it could be, really.
Yeah, basically. CIG was like, well, we know people like me exist, and that people like me would pick it up because it allows me to roleplay as Hurston with my big ship, and they're like, let's make it.
Yeah, basically.
Hi, Belle. Let's see if I can open this without making a mess.
Good luck.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Oh, I missed the thing because I was trying to open my can.
What did you do?
Missed the train.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Well, I'm still swapping out. I had to go through, see what I had to get changed into.
Well, what happened?
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, me too.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass.
There's no proof. Nobody knows what happens.
Serious and
Don't go watch the VOD.
I'll say I'm pretty sure there's video evidence of what you did.
The ground came out of nowhere.
be considerate to your fellow
Yeah, as we
travelers.
were hurrying towards it.
Listen. Let's feature your flying, huh?
No.
Exactly.
Step away from the
Okay.
platform edge.
You want to go that route? You've been actually flying and playing games since you were, what, like 2?
I was in the womb. No, I've been playing games since 2. I've probably not been flying that long, but...
But still, you were playing games for like 30 years. I've only been playing for, well, I don't know, like 10.
I mean, you've still been playing for like 10. And what happened last night was a unfortunate mistake. The MSR does not have great retrograde throw.
Okay, yes, this is true.
Now arriving. TISA spaceport. Please watch your steps.
So I guess I'll meet you at your hangar at the TISA spaceport.
The hangar.
Hangar.
Now arriving from Metro Center.
Now arriving at Metro Center. TISA spaceport.
Train arriving in 43 seconds.
Well, it was swell.
No.
Please review the latest Hurston logs before entry.
I feel like Buddy's making a mistake.
What, buddy?
Mystic.
Going to hull all my armor and undersuits proportion, just in the small boxes they pop out in.
Not that. The fact that there's a wipe coming.
Oh.
God damn it. It shouldn't default to party chat. It pisses me off. There.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Vehicles, your vehicle has replaced visitors.
goddamn. Oh. Going through customs.
Okay. Up to you, bro. Bruh.
I love that that was most commonly used in like the 16th century or something. Bruh.
Here comes the Polaris. No?
Okay.
You don't like the Polaris? Huh?
Sure.
What's wrong with the Polaris?
Flurs.
It's subtle. It's like a matte black, and it just has like the little streaks of gold. It's so big. No,
Why are the alarms still going off?
it's classified G14. What do you think?
Yeah, that does actually look nice. The black with the subtle yellow.
Gold.
Whatever. Goldish yellow.
Gold. You coming, or am I just gonna sit here and...
I was admiring the colors on the ship.
Alright, goodbye.
What?
I was like, alright, goodbye. It's probably gonna come up just as you get here.
No. What the hell are you wearing?
TCS-4 undersuit, field recon armor. Why?
Interesting. It just looks kind of funny.
It's a light armor.
Okay.
What do you mean it looks funny?
I don't know.
Tell me.
It just doesn't really look like you're wearing any armor.
Yeah, it's a light armor. It's a light armor.
I got it.
I was saying, I was literally just about to say it again. I was waiting for some form of response, and I literally would have just kept saying it.
Yep.
Let's see this third person here. Yeah, that looks nice. Little accents of gold. Alright. Power on. Alright. Alright. Engine power on.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Landing request.
Please visit again. Weapons system is on.
Weapon systems is on.
Take off.
Holy God.
Huh?
The joystick is like minus 400 degrees.
Do you need to put your gloves on?
I'm gonna right now.
Well, yeah, luckily for me, mine
Are
just
plastic.
plastic, so they're a little cool.
Mine's metal. Is not cool. I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool.
I get you.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Yeah, this is definitely a Hurston look to it. Subtle, but it's got those nice
Oh, yeah.
gold highlights.
Yeah. That is nice.
And the matte black. we go. Yeah, it looks nice.
Definitely does. Contract shared.
Yeah, I might do a single mission here and see if we can't just pick up some armor so we don't look like plebadeb-debs. We're going to Rufus.
What?
Rufus.
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 Shields are off.
It's funny. Whenever I hear Rufus, I think of Never Been Kissed.
I think of the naked mole rat from Kim Possible.
I never actually watched Kim Possible, but that's
Well,
true.
only the cool kids did, so you know.
Well, I wasn't a cool kid, so sue me.
Litigation pending.
It'll never hold up.
I don't know. I have evidence.
I don't know. I know some pretty good litigation lawyers.
Oh, damn. I put the wrong button. God damn it. Oh, God. Someone's like, want to crew up? And it's like, what do you plan to do when you crew up? And someone else is like, fuck. The
I
other,
saw that. I'm
and then the guy's like, Merc missions and bounties, and it's like, noise. We might have Polaris here shortly. Someone's like, so possibly, it's the greatest fuck boat in the game so far. You'd be surprised what you can do with torpedoes.
wow.
Right?
That, wow. Okay.
Right?
I don't even know where to go from there.
Exactly. Yeah, get into your bottom turret. So you can shoot all the enemies on the outside. Just make sure they're enemies, don't shoot any of the friendlies, otherwise we'll have a bad day.
Shields are off.
God. No pressure.
No pressure.
There's pressure.
Shields are off. Shields are on.
Nice. God, this ship is good looking. So good looking. Complete overkill for this mission, but worth it.
Complete overkill, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well,
We're just taking out 15 enemies. We got a Polaris. 15 ground targets, and we bring in a Polaris.
just shoot a couple missiles and be fine. Can't get out of hangar. Any fix? It's like, well, it depends. Is it
Yeah, like, what hangar do you have?
elevator? Like,
Exactly. Is it you can't comm ace or like landing services? Is it you're stuck in your ship?
off,
Can you
open?
not like physically lift off the ground? Like, there's a lot of missing information here.
leave the hangar, then come back. You just said you can't get out of the hangar. How are you supposed to leave it and come back if you can't get out? Okay.
Well, like, it really depends on why he's stuck and everything, but
Yeah. take out the turrets, or what do I?
No, do not shoot the turrets. They're friendlies.
Yeah,
You want to shoot
okay.
any infantry? Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not coming up as red, so I'm not gonna do that.
So verify that they're not, you know, friendlies, but
I don't know what the friendlies will look like, or what the enemies.
they will be wearing Hurston security uniforms if they're friendly.
That makes sense then. I don't see anybody yet. Do you see anyone?
It's hard to see from my angle.
I see no one.
Well, here,
I see one person, but I can't make out.
I'll get into the side turret here, the one that's inside the hall, and I'll see about lighting it up.
Because I do see one person, but it's too dark. I can't make out if it's.
I'll be able to confirm. I just have to go through 17 more doors.
Okay. Wake me up when you get there.
Yeah, basically.
I literally so far only see one person.
I'm getting into the starboard gun here.
I see another person, but again, I can't make it out.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
What's happening?
System check.
They look like they're squatting. You sure it's an enemy?
I can't tell.
Well, then why are you shooting at
I'm
it?
not shooting at them. I'm shooting around them to see if I can, like, get some of them to run around so I can see.
You don't have like a spotlight or something?
Not on the turrets, though that would be super nice.
Our best bet maybe to. Yeah, I can't make it out.
I can't make out if that's friendly or not.
I can't either. Maybe our best bet is to land.
Check fire. Check fire.
So I've only seen 2 people and I don't know.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all.
What?
Nothing.
Why? Okay.
What?
Why did you randomly start singing that?
Because you're like, I don't know. And I'm like, my tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all.
That really has anything to do with what I said.
Listen here.
Okay, continue singing that whole song.
I don't know all of Eminem's lines.
That's not the song I'm talking about.
Well, you're wanting to learn how to fly the Polaris. Oh, Belle.
Yeah, no. Come here, Belle.
My
Poor
tea's
thing.
gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got her birded her.
Okay. baby watching right now. Our dog is about 12 and a half years old. So
She's
She's
old.
an old girl. And she's been having like a lot of sneezing fits lately. Like she's on antibiotics, so I'm just worried about her.
All right, I got
So
20
cool,
rounds.
right?
Let's do this.
Oh god. Okay, I guess I'll get out of the turret.
There's only 11 enemies, so that means I almost got 2 rounds for each.
I have a handgun.
What
And
are
I
you
got
doing?
10 rounds. Yay.
God, it'll be about the Sundays before we get down there at this rate.
I'm on the Sundays. I'm on my way. Jesus.
God
God damn it.
Sorry. Oh, you got one of those pistols.
What pistols?
That pistol?
Petting the bell.
Yeah.
The elevator like went in the ground, but anyway.
Okay.
I have light armor, so I can't really take a lot of punishment, so we'll see.
Yeah, what I'm wearing, I don't know if it's medium. I think it's medium.
That looks like Xeno threat at the door there.
Sure. Hi, Belle. It's not a good time to be bumping my arm, girl.
Jeez, it's gonna take every round I got. I just fired my last round into him.
Go shit.
Engage him. Engage him.
I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, he's shooting at us, but I have no bullets left, so you do. Engage him.
He's down.
Good, because I was gonna say I literally would have had to run up and fight him, so I need to grab his gun because I got literally nothing left.
Yeah, I have 7 rounds left of mine. And there's still the guy on the other side, on the left.
Okay, I'm grabbing his reloads here. Bunk, bunk.
Okay, I'll see if I can...
All right, moving around the exterior. There's another guy around that corner. I don't know if it's hostile. Yeah, he's hostile. Got him.
Minor injury detected. My left arm. Yay.
He's got the same type of shotgun, so you might as well grab his ammo. Oh, more hostiles.
Where's his shotgun? Oh, there it is.
Woo!
I'm coming.
Nice, got him. Oh, oh, fuck.
Yeah, get down, get down.
Okay, he
Get him?
gone. Yeah, he gone.
Okay.
There we go. Now I got a machine gun.
Oh, nice. I just want to see if he has any, like, med pens on him.
I grabbed the med pens he has, so he won't.
Okay. What do you got over here? You have anything?
Nothing useful.
Nothing.
I got another hostile right here. He
Is
gone.
that you firing, or I'm assuming yes?
All right, let's move in.
Give me a second. This is have anything?
Nothing useful.
Okay.
On the elevator.
Alright, haven't. Okay, I'm on the elevator now.
What are they talking about the old storage and inventory system? It was stupid having unlimited storage.
Yeah, this is more realistic because it's supposed
Can
to
only
be.
carry what you, yeah, exactly. Like
Sorry, but
you're not playing like Grand Theft Auto here, people. Like,
no, they expect to have a bag of holding.
right.
I hear something. Sounds like somebody's choking, but okay. Okay. There's one just down on the bottom floor there. Hit. I'm not at a good angle. Need to. Careful, he's coming down.
Is he?
Well, he did.
Yeah, he's coming down with a cold case of death. That's right. Okay, I don't know. There was a light armor one, but I don't know if they have any of the regular armor. So far, I've only seen a light armor. Oh, yeah, they got a medium armor here. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Switch. Give me his undersuit. Give me his armor, his armor, his armor, his armor. Swap view again. Boom. Now he's got mild armor. Now all you need is an armor set, so maybe we'll get lucky and they'll actually have one.
Okay, just holster weapon. I don't think it means throwing it on the ground, but you know, whatever.
It does, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another medium armor up here. For Hurston.
Okay, that's good.
So you'll have an opportunity to don it.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Make sure you grab the undersuit too so it all matches up. Behind me there.
Okay, where the hell did the shotgun go?
It's fine.
Oh well, I'll just grab another weapon.
There was no extra crates in here. Normally we get lucky with a couple crates. Oh, never mind. There's one right here. Nothing I wanted anyway. There we go. Alright, let's make our way to Microtech then.
Oh, Belle. She just had a big sneezing fit. It's okay. Come here. Get it? Come here. Come here. Get it? Alright, just give me a minute.
No worries.
poor thing.
Alright, I'm ready to roll out whenever you are. I'll probably head back to the ship.
Okay. I'm on my way now.
You said you got a tier 3 injury as well?
Yeah, my left arm.
Luckily, we have a med bay on the Polaris.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
I sure did.
Oh, okay. The
Oh.
you saw that too. Okay.
Yep.
What the heck? Server like was taking a shit for a second. Man, the ship is loud.
Yeah, it definitely is. Okay.
Literally just goes in the ground.
So do we. All good.
All right. We'll go and heal up at the med bay, and then we'll carry on.
Where is the med bay?
1,735 doors down here.
Okay.
I like that you can seal off sections, because obviously with venting and stuff, but I would like to have an option to quickly, in an emergency, like open everything.
Yes.
If you wanted to, like... Ah, I beat you to it.
Damn it.
What happened?
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, I don't know. It's so weird.
Oh, great, I don't have a...
What?
Pressing down the F and everything, and it wasn't showing anything. Oh. My arm? Prescribe drugs for symptoms.
You can just go to treatment.
Yeah.
Across the top, and then treat that arm. Squish that cat.
Wish that cat.
I love memes. They make me happy. done squishing that cat?
Yeah.
It's not really good to the cat. He doesn't like it. Squish that cat.
You're not gonna hurt it. You're not gonna hurt the cat. Push that cat. if we had a cat, I would literally do that. It's like,
Just squish that cat.
Engines are off.
Oh, I left the engines on. That's why it was so loud. My bad.
That'll do it.
Landing gear raised.
Oh my Jesus, all these doors.
Oh my Jesus. Oh lordy, lordy. What do you think?
Just took forever to sit in the seat.
All right, so you know the thing I mentioned at the beginning of the stream? We're finally heading to that.
Finally heading to that.
Because we got to squish that cat.
Shields
Poor cat.
If you ever see a cat,
Squish it.
nope, just go. Meh. What do you think?
Just go, what?
You just go, meh. You know, like you make a meow, but it was like, you know, meh, like M-E space A-H. Apparently it means come here in cat, and they all come here.
Oh,
So they say. I've seen the videos, but
who's they?
aluminum falcon.
What the hell's an aluminum falcon? Okay. So means come here and cat.
Yeah. And I saw that guy talk about that, and then a bunch of people stitched their cats actually coming. So, I mean, apparently it works. They would literally go like, come here, and the cat would do nothing. Then they go like, pss, 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 and the cat would do nothing. And then they go, "Meh," and the cat would just come fucking flying.
Oh. So if you ever hear a cat go at you, it means
Yeah,
they
get over
want
here.
you.
Get over here. No?
Yeah, I will admit Scorpion was a cute character.
There we go. We're coming in. We might stop at Cleo.
Why?
Apparently there's an Idris. Yeah, look at it now in Quantum. You can see the gold highlights. Especially on the starboard side.
Yes, that is pretty.
With all the Goldie!
What?
What?
With all the what?
I was like, Goldie!
Okay.
What? Just normaling out here. What's the problem here?
Who even knows?
Oh, many oh.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
A normal conversation.
That's not possible.
I know.
Normal's overrated.
Yeah. That is fair. What is normal anyway?
Not me. Not me, though.
I don't think any of us are really normal.
Could I live next...
What?
I was like, cause I live next to...
Oh, no.
Ah, shit. I still say it's Corey.
It sounded like him.
It did. Oh, I laughed long and hard at that one. That was good. This ship is like,
Pretty.
oh man. I like it because it also has really good retrograde thrust, right? So it's got the 2 primary thrusters, and then it's got the 4 the 4 auxiliaries. But not only does it have blue facing, like if you look at the rear of the ship, obviously facing backwards to generate forward momentum, but if you look at the front of each of those, they also have forward thrust. They're all like lightly blue colored, but when it's going to stop, you have a huge amount of thrust that can fly. So like this thing can actually stop relatively quickly given its size.
I see, I see.
But yeah. Plus it's a nice shape, like an arrowhead there.
Yeah. I like it.
Yes. Bum bam bum bam bum bum.
What?
Now I don't know where on Quio, but somewhere on Quio.
Apparently it fell into Cleo.
Right. I don't know. Well, we're gonna flip around and go take a look. That's Calliope.
Calliope.
Calliope. You know I do it.
I know, you need to catch up on like your Greek mythology.
Do you know why I do it?
Why? Because you know what bugs the hell out of me?
Yes. Now we got good sensors, so hopefully we'll be able to find them.
Auto drive is now off.
I don't see them. We'll jump over to orbital marker 4. See if we see them on here.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
What's happening?
There's big oceans on Cleo.
Looks like it.
Let's see. I don't know where they'd be. I don't see them.
They could be below the surface of the water.
You're below the surface. What?
What the hell does that mean anyway?
Yeah.
Auto drive is now on.
Yeah, I don't see them anywhere, so.
Now off.
I don't even see them anywhere.
I don't even have the foggiest idea of where they would be.
Somewhere around Clea.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty big space to have to try to figure out.
I know, and our sensors aren't helping. I'm pinging.
And it's not coming up with anything.
No.
Oh. I'm sorry, Belle. There's no room on the couch right now. Oh, I think she may need to go outside.
Take her.
Okay, you gotta go? Okay.
Jump down.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Conveniently, we're right above the NBIS.
Shields are on.
that delay.
No worries. We just landed.
Yeah, she started eating some of her food. Now I don't know if it was her breakfast or her supper. But
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure she ate some of it.
She got her pills, yeah?
Yes.
Good.
Half a pack of bologna later, she did.
Yeah, exactly. Just like this morning.
Just that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, the elevator, you should be able to call it up top now. I just took it down so I can start heading over to get the tour. I'm not going to stow it. I'm just going to leave it in the hangar until you get off. The hangar.
Trying to figure out where the elevator is. Did I go too far? Oh, there it is. I hear it, but okay. No, I'll just,
You live there now.
I was gonna say the IAE will be over by the time I get off the elevator.
Nice looking ship, for sure.
Yes, but they do need to do something about this elevator being so slow.
Well, that's the best feature. They just had to add, they have to add like the Citadel music from Mass Effect when you're in the elevator. And then the random like news alerts.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Recent skirmishes on Farron 5 have shown up that blah, 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 blah.
Welcome.
I was gonna say, wait until I get over to you before you stow it.
What if I want to
It's
click the
crap.
button right now?
No,
How about now?
no.
How about now?
You go ahead.
Please visit us again.
Why didn't you want to be on that?
Because I was already trapped once. I don't want to be trapped again. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. Okay, you actually injured me. Stop it. What the hell?
Nothing. I'm just waiting for the elevator.
To do what?
Go.
It's going. But just stop. Jeez, get out of the way.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's bar in Polaris.
What's going on?
Quick ride on the metro.
Oh, I wonder. Get the fuck out of my way, lady. Jesus. What?
I'm like full tilt sprinting.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, I guess I should be thankful that you only do this in games, that you don't actually run around me in circles in public.
Sometimes.
capsule now approaching station.
Capsule.
Disembarking passengers.
The capsule's now approaching. This guy's like, alright.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Capsule.
Careful, doors are now closing.
So fancy.
Yes. I was just thinking it'd be funny if I like walked over there and just stood right in front of him, and then when he took his thing down, I'd be right there. You are. He's probably like, what the fuck?
He's probably like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I just have my head tilted looking over at him.
Part of me wants to be an ass and just be like, spawn it better.
Don't.
I know.
That's not nice.
I know.
Capsule
Race you to the place.
station momentarily.
Isn't this for the commons though?
I was hoping you didn't notice.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I
They're
hope
gonna
that
let-
guy. I hope that guy wasn't trying to go to the expo.
Well, he ain't.
Nearing next stop. Disembarking passengers.
I don't understand why this guy's freaking out.
What guy?
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
All right, let's head upstairs. I called if I smoke you Americans. What?
He mentioned he called someone an FAG,
Yes.
and then he's claiming that it's a smoke. It's like, okay, but why would you call someone a cigarette? I know in the
Because he
UK,
wants to smoke them.
I guess so.
All right, so as we can see, we're going to the Apex Hall for Robert Space Industries. Robert Space Industries. System, check.
Man's called me an American. That hurts. I'm gonna go backspace myself.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's getting a little dicey in here.
Drunken Wookiee. I say he is because his English is doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know. Not enough time to figure it out. Use proper English.
All right, we're going to F12 that because I don't want to see that bull. People being red.
Yeah. F12 clears that?
Yep. It'll hide your chat.
Oh, it doesn't hide my chat.
F12.
Hit F12.
Hit it,
Keep centering my track IR.
hit it harder.
Then I will break the button.
All right, let's take a look at there. So the big boy in the center there, obviously, but we got the Polaris and then the Zeus Clipper and Zeus ES. The Zeus MR is not in game yet, so that's why you don't see it there, but you'll probably end up seeing it. Oh, no, it's not even in the Holo viewer. Moving into Hall 2, we have the Aurora series plus the Mantis. And then in Hall 3, we got the Scorpius series and the Connies. And finally, down below, we've got the Ursa series, and then the Apollo, Arasta, Galaxy, and Perseus. We'll save the Polaris for last, because obviously it's the biggest one. So you'll have the Zeus and the Zeus Clipper. ES stands for like your essential, which is that one over there. Clipper's got a larger cargo hold, but a slightly redesigned interior. So we'll start with the Clipper, since we're right here.
Okay.
Oh God, wall of text. All right, ready to ferry a whole new generation of travelers across the universe. Robert Space Industries is proud to introduce a Starship 8 centuries in the making. The all-new Zeus 2 spacecraft, paying homage to the classic design that launched humanity to the stars in 2140. The Zeus Mark II has been updated to exceed modern standards while retaining the heart of the beloved spacefaring icon. With a focus on commerce, the Zeus Mark II CL edition features additional cargo space and a tractor beam ideal for handling large volumes of cargo.
Another year, another IAE.
Not gonna lie, I was super tempted to drop your mom joke.
What?
When it was like the Zeus CL is designed to take large volumes of cargo, I'm like, just like it, and then I was like, nah. So you can see this one actually has quite the cargo space in the back here. What I really like is these stowaway components here. So if you click that, you'll see that it kind of comes out and locks into place, which is nicely tucked into the wall. And you can get that because at the top here you can see component bay 2, and then across the hall you get component bay 1 here. But you can get an idea of the space in the CL. It's a very decent sized cargo hold, complete with a nice little railing here. When you move in, you'll see on the port side of the ship, we got 4 crew bunks and a bathroom with a locker for each of the... actually, it only has 3 lockers, but yet... Oh, that's right, because the top is a storage, like, shelf. That's right. I forgot about that. So it's 3 bunks, a little bookcase. That's right, because it's a crew of 3. And then across the hall, you have your mess hall, which features a nice little bench seat here facing out a window, a nice little kind of prep surface, and then on the other side, you got storage, you know, your fridge, all that jazz. Moving forward. Yeah, it is. I like the Zeus. I got the MR, which is the bounty hunter version. Then you have engineering and component access, so you can close your relay storage. And then I really like this, that the seal generator has like the 2 little things that kind of push out and connect. But a nice little area. Plus it's got a ladder exit, suit storage, and
A docking collar?
a docking collar.
Which is interesting for the
Size of ship.
size.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you got your suit lockers. For some reason, the suit locker is not opening. Or the docking collar. And then you got additional component access and a weapons rack up in the cockpit and 3 seats. So, the, you know, your pilot, your co-pilot, and then your remote operator operates a gunner seat. In the CL and the ES, actually, we'll exit out of here so we can show you this function. Nice little ladder out here, which I really like, and it neatly, discreetly, you know, tucks up in there. We head over to the ES. The difference is that the ES and the CL have a bottom turret that's tucked into the hull, but the MR has a top turret as well, plus a quantum entanglement drive, so that you actually will lose quite a bit of cargo space. But what it'll make up for is you'll have the quantum entanglement, quantum dampener, a bottom turret, top turret, and prison pods. So it's the perfect little bounty hunter ship, which is why I picked that up. But in the meantime, I got the ES as a loaner. So this one is the same, except for with a focus on exploration. The Zeus Mark II ES edition features a robust radar package for finding new discoveries and enhanced weaponry and shielding to bring them back home. The neat thing about this ship is very similar, except for the cargo hold, as well as has a nicer crew quarters and a nicer kitchen area.
Okay.
So if we come in the inside, you'll see that this one has a little less of the width and as well as the depth. So this cargo hold is considerably smaller than the other one.
Yeah, but it's still a decent size.
And the reason why they did that is right here is you have a enhanced cargo or enhanced fuel tank.
Oh. Yeah,
And as a result of the cargo being a little smaller, you'll see that the bunk area is actually a bit bigger with a coach, but otherwise similar. But across the hall is the real treat. Your kitchen and mess hall area is quite a bit larger.
Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
okay, I'm on my way. Maybe.
It's to your left.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely is a bit bigger.
Yeah. So it's a little bit nicer for long duration, and you have a like weapons locker there. But the rest of the ship is very similar. So I suspect what we'll see on the MR is you'll end up having the same kind of ship of the front section there. The crew quarters here probably be similar, as well as the cafeteria probably be similar to that of the Clipper. Rather than this one. And then in this area, it'll have the quantum entanglement drive and the quantum dampener and the prism pods rather than that of the large cargo hold. So we'll head over to Hall 2 first, and then Hall 3. Then we'll head downstairs, and then we'll do the Polaris last, because, of course, that's the big boy. So, plus the Polaris has been featured pretty heavily on the channel, so people familiar with the channel have already seen this. My favorite part about this year's show is the dead guy in the ground here.
There's always a dead guy somewhere. At least this one's at least wearing a Johnny shirt.
I wonder why it's called Johnny shirt.
I don't know. Good question. But
I had a student ask me today, why is it called a minigun? And I'm like, be honest with you, I have no idea. So I looked it up.
oh, so why is it called a minigun?
Because it's a miniaturized version of the Vulcan machine gun. I'm like, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Then we have our Auroras and our Mantis. The Mantis in the center is a quantum interdiction unit, so it has quantum entanglement and quantum interdiction like dampening, and as a all-right fighter platform. And then we have the Auroras on the side, starting with the Legionnaire here. Legionnaire is the heaviest armed Aurora. One of the first Auroras I ever picked up.
Yeah, same.
The only thing it doesn't have is a washroom. But it's meant to be your bare bones kind of starter ship.
Yep. That's what I bought.
Let me come over and read this. It says, with a more robust shield generator and a pair of additional weapon hardpoints, the Legionnaire is a dedicated combat fighter built to handle any obstacle the universe can throw at you. And then the MR. Perhaps you're looking for something that that offers carrying capacity but has combat capabilities too. The Aurora Marquis comes with a pair of bearing quality lasers and a high quality cooler system. Oh my goodness.
No yawning.
I know. Turned to my wife here. It's terrible.
Right.
I'm going to go on to the next holiday.
Just now you're making me yawn. Hurt you.
The Aurora LX. Be proud of your roots with a brand new Aurora Deluxe built for the discerning pilot who never forgets where he or she came from. The LX features patent leather interior to guarantee comfort for those long stretches in the deep space.
Oh, okay. You just like phased through the door, but alright.
Well, I have that alien tech, you know?
Oh yeah, okay. Alien tech.
The psychers.
Not the best I've seen in this manufacturing.
Yeah,
No?
that's fair.
It's all shown. Yeah, they've done a good job. I know their full history makes what they're showing.
The Aurora ES is your essentials. Your bare bones. The Aurora is the modern-day descendant of the Roberts Space Industries X-7 spacecraft, which tested the very first jump engine's utilitarian to a T. The Aurora is the perfect beginner ship. What it lacks for in style makes up for an ample room for upgrade modules. Does it, though? Does it?
Sure.
And then the CL is your Clipper, which has a little bit bigger cargo. Customized for mercantile and trading excursions, the Aurora Clipper is the perfect vessel for the aspiring entrepreneur and the seasoned trader alike. Swapping a smaller power plant and armor capabilities for an expanded cargo capacity, the Clipper ups the ante for the personal merchant class. And then we have
looking ship.
this one, the Mantis. Yeah, so it's has a quantum interdiction and quantum dampener. So stop ships dead in their tracks with RSI's premier quantum enforcement ship. The Mantis features tailor-made quantum enforcement device from Waytech, capable of ripping ships out of quantum with its quantum snare and preventing hasty escapes with its quantum dampener.
Room on here for both? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's right. You get in here. So in this ship, you got a bathroom, so you can go poopsies, and you got a bed, and then you got some component access and a little kitchenette. It needs some updating because it's a little older design. But then you have your pilot seat and a decent visibility and the ability to rip ships out of quantum and prevent them from going back into it.
I'm confused about what this thing is in the toilet. Does it turn into a bidet?
It's save on toilet paper by squirting your butthole.
I've never used one, but apparently bidets are amazing.
I think that's just said by people who want their butthole squirted. I mean, it makes you think, right?
I don't want to think about that.
Get butthole squirted. Ooh, this is amazing. I mean, it's for the environment.
I mean, it's hygienic. Okay, where'd you go? Why are you way over there?
No reason.
Couldn't even wait for me.
Well, no. We got people to see and places to go, man.
Probably. Not a man.
Oh. It's a unisex term.
Fair enough.
Just like human.
Humans.
Human.
Human, as the Ferengi would say.
Alright, so we got the Scorpius. Now, I might actually pick one of these up. It partners well with the Polaris. And it's a two-person
Yeah.
ship.
They look a little angry.
So if we read the Scorpius. With adaptable let's try it again. With an adaptable bi-wing configuration and revolutionary rail-mounted remote turret, the Scorpius offers unprecedented fire coverage, allowing for both defensive and assault-minded applications.
Hey,
What?
are you struggling a bit?
Never. Let me get in here. Why can't I get in? There we go. I'm trying to enter. Yeah, so there's a co-pilot seat behind me. So you get into the co-pilot seat now.
How the hell do I get into the co-pilot seat?
using the co-pilot seat. Open that ladder. Right there. Yeah. No, on the side. On the side, motherfucker. The same one I got into.
I'm not seeing a goddamn ladder.
It says keep clear. Now get in there. There. So yeah, if you were in that seat, you'd be controlling the turret. And of course, I'm right in front of you.
That's convenient.
Right. Now, if you hold Y, you might be able to get out before the thing closes. Nope. They need to fix that. Now, the Antares... Oh, I didn't mean to open that up. I think this has, like, quantum interdiction. Or, like, an EMP, right? So, RSI has updated the signature Scorpius adaptable bi-wing configuration and added a bespoke quantum dampener and an EMP device, exclusive design by the in-house team to create a powerful Scorpius Antares. Built with the stopping power in mind, the Scorpius Antares is engineered to bring any chase to a quick finish. So same platform, just reduces or removes the turret and instead adds... Let's go. It has like a whole weapon rack that pops out. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
That's convenient.
But yeah, this one removes the turret and instead features the quantum entanglement kind of device. So I might pick up one of those. Then you got your Connies.
Yes.
Up front and center, you got your Aquila. You can tell by the distinctive cockpit where it's more rounded. The rest of them all have that more jutted out one. Aquila's an exploration one. This is one of the. This is actually the first ship I ever bought.
The Aquila?
Yep. It was like $275 way back in the day. Designed by RSI to traverse distant frontiers, the Constellation Aquila features a redesigned cockpit for maximum visibility, advanced sensors, and a P-52 snubcraft and Ursa rover for planetary exploration. Discover for yourself why explorers the verse over choose to captain the Aquila. So yeah, it's nice. It's got obviously the front entrance, and then it's got this for your rover, but also doubles as your cargo bay. So if we
Yeah, I think I remember this ship. Like, oh.
yeah, this is literally.
No.
I was gonna say literally my first ship. So we'll start at the very front. You know, you ever lift down. You have the bottom and top turrets. On the Aquila, the top one's replaced by a radar package. So you have a bottom turret, but the top one is just a giant radar. Then you have your 3 forward seats. There's component and fuse access up front. Not all of it's physicalized yet, but this is literally one of the OG ships. So it's getting there. You have your, seating area and a table that pops up, which is kind of nice. It's got a washroom in this section here. And then, storage for you and your crew, weapon storage. You have your bunks. Each of the bunks is also doubles as a escape pod. You have a docking collar on both sides and then additional component access. Moving back to the engineering section, there's additional component access, and then finally, at the very rear, there is one of your snub craft. You get into this, and it can then undock and fly around and then come back. So a lot of these features are not unique to this ship. They are across the board with the Connies. So I'll save the Phoenix for last because it's the most interesting of them. We have the Andromeda in the center, but we'll first go over to the Taurus here. Now, the bottom and top turret are both turrets on this one. And this is kind of your base model. So, pared down to fully focus on hauling, the Taurus provides the most cargo space for any ship in RSI Constellation's lineup. What it loses in versatility, it makes up for in potential profits thanks to the tractor beams, a cargo release system for quick unloading, and a security hold reinforced with tech plating. So where is its tractor beam? I don't see it. I don't believe it has much different,
Probably not. Bye.
Goodbye. I don't see a tractor beam, but maybe the bottom turret becomes a tractor beam then.
Could be.
Because you can see the front section here is very much the same.
Yeah.
The midsection is relatively unchanged, though might be more efficient, give a little bit larger cargo space there. And then in the back, you have additional cargo because it does not, and this is kind of more of a secured cargo space, but it does not feature the snub fighter dock. The only thing I can think of is that the bottom turret is a tractor beam for ease of loading.
Yeah, possibly.
So let me just hop into that and see. Do you see any tractor beam on it? I can't really see third person.
I really saw nothing.
No.
That indicated like a.
In the turret that I just dropped down in.
Oh. Well, maybe. Like, you have something like on the side here.
Yeah, I was going to say. Because I can't, for some reason, pan around. There we go. Yeah, so it's got the tractor beam on the side there. So that's what I suspected, and the top turret's your regular turret. So maybe they move the scanning station on the Aquila to the side as well.
Oh, could be.
And then we can go to the center one, which is the Andromeda, which is your kind of standard. And then there's the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is a unique beast. I really actually like the Phoenix. Andromeda is a dependable multi-crew freighter that appeals to the merchants across the Empire thanks to its versatility. One of the most popular ships in the RSI products, the iconic Andromeda features a well-appointed cargo bay, a snub fighter docking port, and a signature wraparound bridge. So this is your standard one. It has a turret on the bottom, turret on the top, a nice little gunship, you know, decent size. It's got the cargo bay, but it also has that rear snub fighter, and it is essentially the Aquila, but with a focus on more of a hauling. So we won't waste time going inside because it is literally nigh identical minus the gun placements. However, this one is different.
Phoenix?
Yes. So first, we're actually going to send up this without getting on it. We're going to take this up.
Okay.
You'll see why.
First?
Sorry?
Did you want to read the blurb first or no?
No, I want this one to be more of a surprise if people haven't seen it before.
No.
So, this forward section, very similar to what you've seen before. Top turret, bottom turret. You can see these seats are a little nicer, though, because it's kind of a more luxury feel. But let's move back here, and it's a total different beast.
Ooh.
This is a luxury transport.
Ooh, swanky.
Right. So you have a nice room with a little fish thing and as well a little TV. So there are 2 of those at the front here. Moving back, you have a nice seating area for 2 people, plus a nice little thing for 4 people here. I can imagine this parking outside of like the Murray Cup, and you could watch it from here with a nice little TV for highlights, play cards in the meantime. This bar is actually featured on, like, Jared's done many shows in front of a real-life version of this bar. Then you have a nice dining table so that not only can they give you some, you know, stuff, but they can wine and dine you there with a nice window on this side. You have a literal hot tub.
Literal hot tub?
Yeah, like a jacuzzi.
Oh, just the floor opens up.
Correct. And then the more expensive room.
Oh, that's interesting. What?
Yes.
You can still see in through it, but
You can
it's-
see out, but on looking in, it's very, very subdued. And then moving back here, you have like your standard component access and then the snub fighter. But, yeah. The only improvement that I would say that this area could be benefited from would be a bathroom, because right now the guests would have to use the bathroom forward here, which is not the end of the world, but that means they're entering crew space and using the crew's bathroom.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and you'd want your crew to be, for the most part, separated from your guests, and the crew only enters the guest area to service them, not the other way around. For like changing towels, whatever else you're gonna do. And so, a dedicated luxury spacecraft for the discerning star captain, this Constellation Phoenix, can be operated as an organization's command ship and features a luxurious redesigned interior. Includes a hidden sensor dampened area for your precious cargo. The Phoenix comes with a Lynx rover. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Let's head back up. There's a nice little feature that I forgot to show. Reason why I closed the bottom is in flight. As you can see, there's no access to the storage or the crew, like, you know, where you grab your storage. So if you needed to grab anything as a crew member, and then they have this access in here where not only a rover can sit for excursions, the Lynx rover, which you'll see in a little bit, which is a luxury version, but also the cargo. So, yeah, you still have access to your cargo hold in flight, and you can store a rover in here even when it's collapsed. But there's the ability to store cargo, so you can store additional beverages, food, whatever. So the Phoenix is the only, and this one actually comes with PDCs. I think it has 1 PDC. But the Phoenix is actually one of the only constellations that I would consider picking up, because I've gotten rid of all my constellations now over the years and traded them up for other things, because the Constellation is not my favorite looking ship. Not a bad ship, it's just not my preference for out of all the ships available. But the Phoenix, I love the interior.
Yeah. But like you said, the only thing that I would request that change would be like a washroom for the guests.
Right, a dedicated washroom. So either lose the jacuzzi,
Turn
and
it
then
into, like a communal bathroom or something.
correct, like bathroom and shower station for guests, which would be very little change, and all you do is lose the jacuzzi, or reduce the size of the owner's cabin and have a small little bathroom there,
Yeah. Exactly.
or whatever you want to call that cabin, but like that master cabin there. So before we go into the Polaris, we'll go downstairs quickly to look at the Ursa series and finally the Holo viewers, and then we'll come up to the big boy. Obviously, everyone wants to see that ginormous ship. But we'll start with the other ones there, and that way we can bang them all out before we
Okay.
ogle over the beast. The
I-
elephant in the room.
This
Yeah,
is a friendly
exactly.
reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
Basically, stop shooting up.
What?
It was like, this is a reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free event. Let's enjoy a safe, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, stop shooting up. So, the first Ursa that we see here is the Lynx, which is the luxury version. RSI designed the Lynx rover to be a vehicle capable of exploring a wide variety of terrains while still delivering top-rated and finely tuned driving experience. So if you get inside of this thing, you can see that it has your like component access and your storage, which we can then close our weapon storage, close your component access.
I have a little ice bucket up on the shelf there.
Exactly. But you can also have you and I chilling here.
Is
And
that the stock market?
what?
Is that supposed to be the stock market on that screen? Oh, it is too.
The latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire.
That's kind of cool.
Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
So we could be
It's,
going, yeah, we could be going through and, you know, enjoying a nice leisurely drive through with our, you know, chauffeur.
I think I'm stuck on the table.
It's fine.
No.
It's totally fine.
Okay. I'm fine now.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of the vehicles on display. And remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
No.
The hell?
Then you got your Nursa. So, even in the most remote of planet-side destinations, there are people who could use the helping hand. Designed by RSI to cross even the most rugged terrain, the Ursa Medevac, Nursa, features a Tier 3 medical bed, ideal for offering aid wherever it is needed most. So we come in here, you obviously have your component access up top, component access down below. You have your medical terminal, a bed, a little jump seat for your like first aid like provider, and then your standard front. And then you have your default Ursa, which is a civilianized variant of the UAE's troop transport. So, built by RSI specifically for planet-side exploration, the Ursa rover offers civilian military-grade all-terrain capabilities and stands as the rugged standard in ground-based scouting, mapping, and discovery applications. And in the back of this, you can either put cargo with the seats folded up, or it has 4 seats so that you can transport 4 fully loaded, you know, Marines wherever they need to go. Yeah, so let's go take a look at the holo viewers, and then we'll pop back up and show the Polaris. The players.
Why not take it for a test flight?
Players.
Players.
On display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent.
So we have the Perseus. The Perseus has 2 size 7 guns on the top, 2 size 7 guns on the bottom. You can see at the top here, you got like a size 4 gun there. It's comparable to like Hammerhead in size, but instead of the Hammerhead being a screen that has, you know, the 6 different weapon stations, each with a 4 size 4. This one's meant to be a sub-cap killer. So anything that's sub-capital ship and below, so you're looking at your Hammerheads and down, this is designed to duke it out with them. So when RSI set out to make the definitive modern statement in persuasive prevention, they looked into their own past to the historic gunships designated Perseus, capable of shredding sub-capital class Goliaths. The mere presence of a Perseus gunship and a blockade or a patrol squad is enough to make the most aggressive enemies think twice before engaging. Just like its vintage namesake. In fact, the history is when this first thing came out, it was sent to an uprising that was taking place on a planet, and it just entering orbit and being visible to people, they were like, fuck no.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's a very aggressive-looking ship, and this was actually designed back when shields were not a thing. And why that's interesting is that this is actually super well armored, more so than ships of its normal class. Like, if you compare this to the armor of a hammerhead, this is like twice as armored. And that's actually still, even though they still have shields, when they brought this back into service, they kept the armor. So this thing is actually super well armored, more so than it would be normal for a ship that size. And we have our Galaxy. Featuring a fully modular design and an onboard hangar capable of deploying small ships, the cutting-edge Galaxy has versatility built into its DNA with a highly configurable main cabin that can be outfitted with a comprehensive facility to support cargo, medical, or refining operations. So, one of the modules they haven't talked about too is building. So this will be able to have a build module attached to it as well for large and smaller, I think was the intention. Nice looking ship. And we got the Arasta, right? Yes, the Arasta. So with the risks involved in mining the universe's vast stores of valuable resources, Roberts Space Industries wants to make sure that choosing the right ship isn't one of them. The Arasta industrial mining platform was concepted from the struts up with safety and efficiency in mind. Remote operator seats provide extra protection for your crew. The onboard refinery is ideal for profitable workflow. The automated mineral storage pipeline effortlessly prepares your gathered resources for transfer, and the auxiliary garage allows for increased operational flexibility while on site. It's a neat looking ship as well.
It's neat looking.
Yeah. And the Apollo, I suspect. Yeah. The legendary Apollo triage from Roberts Space Industries is the gold standard in medevac and rapid emergency response vehicles. Updated to support regeneration technology, the Apollo has a long history providing critical aid to the Empire and beyond for well over 2 centuries. This is a neat ship because it has a bit of modularity to it as well. You can either choose one size 1 medical bed, meaning it'll be able to take everything up to size like tier 1 injuries. So the worst injuries are tier 1, then you have tier 2 is kind of moderate injuries, tier 3 are light injuries. So it can either have, there's left and right, so port and starboard sides of the ship. You can either have, you know, you can customize both of them, so you could have 2 of the same rooms or 1 room of one type and 1 room another. And so that means on your port and on your starboard, you can choose to either have 1 tier 1 bed, 2 tier 2 beds, or 3 tier 3 beds. So if you chose 3 tier 3 on both sides, you could have 6 tier 3 beds. If you chose 2 tier 2s on each side, you could have 4 tier 2 beds. Or if you had tier 1s on both sides, you could have 2 tier 1s. Or you can mix and match. So you could have like 1 tier 1 and 2 tier 2s, which is probably what I would go with, because the tier 1 would then be able to do your most critical, and your tiers 2 on the other side will be able to do tier 3 and tier 2 respectively. Or you could even have one as a triage where it's a tier 3, so it has 6 tier 3s, and it just goes in and stabilizes and then transports it to like your Endeavor, which is then set up as a hospital. But let's look at the little blurb on the RSI Polaris. This is the first military cap ship. It is a combat ship through and through. It is the first one in Star Citizen. It's not technically the largest ship in-game right now for owners. The 890 Jump is slightly larger, but obviously has a different focus. This one is combat through and through. It features a chin turret here with 2 size 6 bespoke ballistic cannons. Each barrel has 300 rounds. It features the 4 torpedo tubes that are visible from down here with 28 size 10 torpedoes. These things pack a punch. We were flying around. We were fighting another Polaris. We fired 4 of them and just nuked it. It has 4 PDCs on the bottom. This point defense system, if I can kind of pull it up without it doing that stupid thing. Anyway, the 4 PDCs in the bottom, 3 PDCs on the top. I believe they are size 2 guns, but maybe they're size 3s. But anyway, they will automatically track torpedoes and missiles and other small items that are locked onto and posing a threat to the ship. On the bottom at the rear, there is 3 size 3 guns on a remote turret. On the top, there are 2 size 4 missile launchers with 6 size 2 missiles in each for a total of 12. Mid-ship, there is on port and starboard a manned turret that pops out with 4 size 3 turrets. And then on the top, a little bit ahead of that, port and starboard, there are 4 size 4 turrets. There are also 16 size 3 missiles. The size 3 missiles are controlled by the pilot. The chin, top 2 turrets, and the side 2 turrets are manned. The top rear missile turret and the bottom rear remote turret are both remote turrets operated by the bridge stations. And then the torpedo is operated by a dedicated operator actually just behind where the chin turret is there. It features, I think it's 525 SCU of cargo. There is dual ramps, as you can see there. There's also a single elevator for passengers that drops down right in front of the front gear there. It does have a hangar bay that can hold, you know, basically saber size and down, like, you know, your heavy ships from like the one we saw in the hull a little earlier there, but like the Scorpius there. But people have also done a bunch of things where they've shoved random stuff. There are 2 elevators that transport cargo from the cargo bay up to the hangar deck and vice versa. A tractor beam inside there, you know, capital class components. It's a beast. 13 crew maximum, so you have your captain and then 12 bunks. The crew are made up of the 5 manned turrets, the 2 remote, so you're already up 7. Dedicated torpedo station is up to 8. Pilot is up to 9. And that would be what you'd need right now. And engineering comes in, you're going to need those additional 4 people in the ship, one of which being your captain, co-pilot, medical officer, security, and then finally your engineer. And then people obviously can pull off to assist each other. But it's a you know, decent sized crew. It doesn't need to be huge, and it can still pack a wallop even with a lesser amount of people. So the Polaris is a nimble Corvette-class capital ship that packs a powerful punch with a full armament of turrets and torpedoes intended for use as both a naval patrol ship and serve as a flagship of militia operations. Polaris has the capacity to perform search and rescue operations like strike missions and general security patrols. The Polaris includes the facilities to repair, rearm, and refuel a single fighter, light bomber, or support ship. So we'll go up one of these ramps on the side here. It's got 3 landing gear, 1 at the front with a elevator that comes out of that little panel right there, and then 2 at the rear. You can see before we head up the ramp one of those little PDS/PDC. I've heard it called a point defense system or a point defense cannon.
Yep.
You can see right there. So there's 4 on the bottom. So 1's there. 1 on each of the jettos there, and then 1 at the rear. 3 on the top, so 1 just aft of the hangar bay, and then 2 kind of closer up to the front. They're actually quite effective. Every time I've had things fired at me, they rip the missiles and torpedoes apart, so they're pretty effective. Also has 2 docking ports, which you can see 1 directly above here. Huge ramp. The other thing, this has air shields, which is nice.
Yes.
So on the side here, if we close this up.
Refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
Might kill that guy, but that's okay.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
No, it won't hurt him. Because all that'll happen is the thing he's standing on will lift up a little bit.
Okay.
See?
That's convenient.
So you can see. So this area is your cargo bay. Can hold multiple vehicles. Drive on, drive off. Very, very nice. It's got a tractor beam in here to assist with loading. Operated by this terminal right here. You have 2 doors here that access ladders up into the ship. So if there is power outage, but you're still in a situation where there's gravity, so it's landed on a planet or what have you, you can use these ladders to maneuver around. We'll go look at the engine room shortly. You have your 2 elevators that take you up into the hangar deck. Once again, we'll look at those shortly. If you are loading things like torpedoes up into here, like you had additionals that was stored, you can then load them on here. And then if you click on there, you could then take the items that you just loaded up onto this platform upstairs. I think it's stuck because of the amount of people on it right now. But you can also maneuver off to the side here. Once you're up here, you have your 4 revolvers. So these revolvers have the torpedoes kind of on, well, for lack of a better word, like a revolver. And as you fire them, these rotate to load the next turret, or the next torpedo in. Moving forward, you'll have your elevator corridor here. So this is the main one that can either be extended to the exterior or go up to the bridge. In here, we have engineering terminal, but we also have our control system for our torpedoes, and you can actually watch them be loaded into these tubes as they kind of fold in. Going forward, we have a fire extinguisher and some fuses, and then finally the turret.
I tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
There's nothing like being at the IAE.
Listen to last year, though. That was a show.
Attention visitors to the intergalactic
We'll just drop down here, and then we're going to head into the engineering section first. We'll head to the very back of the ship, and then we'll come up into the engineering section proper, and then finally up to the top deck and go forward from there. So in here, they have very nice... First, they have the coolant at the bottom. Allegedly, if you fall into that, it's actually super cold, which I think that's really cool. I've never tried it, though, myself. Then you have, like, you know, nice kind of graphical representation there of the engine in the center. Very, like, Enterprise from, like, Captain Archer. Yeah, monitoring stations on the side, and you can actually see, like, there's sections of the engine that rotate and stuff like that. Just very, very cool.
That is actually pretty cool.
Moving down this ladder here is just kind of additional maintenance areas on the side here. And you can see the reactor kind of in a coolant bath. The reflecting water giving off that really cool... I don't even know what you want to call that, but the reflections, I guess you kind of see.
Like shimmerings, or I don't know. I don't know what the technical word would be.
Them there shimmerins.
Basically.
Moving aft, you have a elevator. We'll go up to the engineering section next, which actually overlooks.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment.
Maybe.
Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
What are you trying to do?
Anything. It's like doing nothing.
Okay.
Alright, well the show floor one is broken, so we'll head back out and we'll use that little elevator to get up to the cargo hold, or at least one of the ladders.
Okay.
This is a friendly reminder. Stay aware of your surroundings.
We're going to move to the aft though once we get up there.
We want to make sure that your perfect day stays there.
Yeah, it's not working, so, oh no it is. Alright, goodbye.
Okay.
Well, I just clicked the button and nothing happened, so I was like, well, I ain't sitting here all day. I'm just going to take the ladder. My really favorite thing about ladders in this game is the fact that you get back on them 17 times. It's amazing. In fact, it's probably the greatest feature.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, a little annoyed about that's still a bug because it's been there like literally since we've had the PU. Alright, so this is the floor that I was attempting to take the elevator up to. So when you come up to here, you have a monitoring station with an engineering terminal, and this is where the chief engineer would be able to monitor items. And then if he had to get assistance from other people, he could then direct them from this position, being able to see kind of the high-level overview of what systems are working and what redirecting might be needed. Then you have kind of like a little sub-deck here with component access, gravity generator, all that jazz. Another engineering terminal. And then finally, if we head up to the very top, we have the elevator up here, as well as some screens that are monitoring and additional components along the side right there. And again on the other side. But first, this is your hangar. So if we close this, so you can get an idea. You can see it's a pretty fair size. Also, the neat thing is that this, and that can fold up from a control on the co-pilot seat to help reduce the amount of, like, thruster wash.
Yeah, that is cool.
And there you go. And it's got an air shield as well, so you don't have to worry about it venting atmosphere when you're opening that. So this is just forward to where we were kind of looking before. Goes into kind of this little interstitial chamber with some maintenance access. On the side here we have our medical, so you have your 4 tier 2 beds plus a little monitoring station for the chief medical officer slash, you know, medic who might be operating there depending on their experience and skill set. You have your escape pods, and then one of the turrets. You saw me getting into this earlier in the stream, so don't really have to worry about showcasing that too much. One of the docking things, I really like how it has like the RSI logo when you first come on board, and then you can come up in the side there. This is one of those entrances to the ladder rooms. Really nice sitting area, mess hall, and another little sitting area. I like how you can actually play chess. People are dirty. They're throwing chess pieces and fuses everywhere.
Yep.
The other side is mostly mirrored. You have your docking collar, your turret, escape pods. But instead of a medical bay, you have a brig with working cameras. Go ahead and get in one of those cells. So come check that out. Very cool. Like go check out the camera.
Oh, that is cool.
Right? It's right there.
No, it's just the 2 cells. So that's pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Okay.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
Nothing.
Please take care of the new vehicles on display. And remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
Huh. That's cool. I didn't even notice that before. Come see this. So if the door is closed... Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, come inside.
This is a friendly reminder. Stay aware of your surroundings and keep
So I close the door. First, try to get out.
We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
Okay.
And watch. Come over to here and look at this little cubby there. Right here. No. Over here. See right there? To your left?
Oh, yeah.
That little hole there. So if I want to give you food, I can click that, put the food in there, and it opens up this side. And then when I open up yours, it closes my side so I can feed you without you getting out. Isn't that cool?
That is pretty interesting.
So on this side, it's got that little cubby, and you can see like push to open. And so when you
Put the food tray
come
or
here,
whatever. in
right,
there.
come over here, and click that button, and it'll close my side, so you can put food in. And then when you're ready, you can close that, and then it'll open my side, so that way they can't like get out and stuff. Neat.
Huh. Well, it makes sense.
And then back here you have some more component access, and, you know, stuff like that before you get back to the engineering section. But we'll move now into the crew quarters. This was one of the coolest features when I first took a tour through here. So really nice crew accommodations, right? But this, that camera, super neat.
Working.
My head's not there, but yeah.
Oh. Well, I see your head, but
Yeah, and I see yours. But yeah, you have decent accommodations, right? They got a seat here, and each person's got the little bunk with nice storage, so it's a decent thing. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. And then in there is the mess hall, which we already took a look. And as we move forward, you have your top turrets. You can see that by the red markings. Captain's quarters, which is not accessible yet. Elevator, and this is a nice treat. Massive armory.
I don't think I've been in here yet.
Well, there's 10 suit storage, a nice big coach to get ready on, multiple weapons storage, including heavy weapons, smaller weapons, equipment. Very functional. Big escape pod area. And then finally you got your holo globe, component access, and then your 4 bridge seats and your captain seat. And if we go ahead and get inside.
From what I've seen so far,
I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more interesting. If you want to go on ahead, that's fine. I'll catch up with you later.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship
So you can see that PDC that I was talking about up there. And then the other 2 are actually kind of right up front there.
glad you came.
And then the other one that I was mentioning is right there at the back. Bottom remote turret, as said before, is kind of down there with the 4 size 3s. Then you have your 2 size 4 missile launchers with 6 size 2 missiles in each. Your 2 size 4 turrets, 2 quad size 4 turrets up top. And then your side turrets are actually in that kind of component with like the hash marks there. Those areas kind of are flush inside, and then they open up, and the turret kind of thrusts out from there. And its landing configuration, some parts are retracted while other parts are kind of pushed out as like an air brake. And then, of course, when it takes off, the engines flare out, and it's quite a nice ship. But that is day 5 of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. This was Robert Space Industries. If you are interested in any of the ships, like the Polaris, go ahead and head over to robertspaceindustriescom, and you can find all the information about there, as well as how to acquire and see not only today's, but everything that's been out so far. Just make sure to use the arrows to go back and forth through the different panels. If you're new to Star Citizen and you haven't had an opportunity to play it yet, now's an excellent time. There is a free flight going on. You will be given a Drake Cutter, which is a fantastic all-round starter ship to try, as well as you will be able to go to the show floor hall and rent any of the ships for 2 days from the time of rental. And that'll give you an opportunity to kind of see which ones you like, or try and rent a bunch to be able to kind of see different gameplay loops. If you do end up wanting to purchase a ship and become a full-fledged backer, make sure to use my join code. You can find that in the YouTube video, because this will be uploaded to YouTube very shortly, and I will eventually have it on my Twitch. But if you are interested in joining and you use that join code, what happens is that you'll get kickbacks, so you'll get some extra alpha UBC, and I get some kickbacks, and basically that ends up going to the community anyway, because any additional stuff that I get in game will be benefited to my organization. If you do end up joining the game and you want to find a home, or you're an existing player and you haven't quite found your home yet, consider joining Terran Interstellar. We have fairly small, tight-knit group of people right now, but that'll be hopefully growing as we go in there. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back again tomorrow to check out the show floor, as well as Thursday and onward. Each day, I'm going to make sure for the IAE that we hop on and showcase whatever's going on there. So it won't be too long till I see you again. Have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.